Hello. Hello and welcome in. Welcome to Tammy Loves Vintage and welcome to the Crafty Bunch. You guys are going to catch the replay here real quick because if you're seeing this part, then you missed the live. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at the beginnings of these videos. Anyway, I've got to wait just a couple of minutes because I am in an event in the Crafty Bunch and here on my page also for the Vintage Friendship Journal. There is a hashtag Vintage Friendship Journal where you can type that in, all one word, no spaces, and you can see all of the videos and all of the creating that's been going on. There are 5 of us, Heidi with Joyful Artistry by Heidi. And there is Anne at Anne's Create and Share. There is Mama P at, there she is, Mama P's Crafty Creations, and also our fearless leader, and also Michelle at the Vintage Daisy. She's wrapping up. She's got another minute to go. And then myself, Tammy Neff with the vintage, or with the, gosh, with Tammy Loves Vintage. That's a lot to remember, but I think I got it right. So anyway, be sure you check out our hashtag, Vintage Friendship Journal. Again, it's all one word, no spaces. If you want to see like from the beginning to the end, where we all originally create our books out of nothing, and then we decorate them, and then we mail them. I always mail to Cheryl. Cheryl always mails to Heidi. Heidi always mails to Mama P. I'm sorry. I always mail to Anne. Oh, gosh, I always get those two confused. I always mail to Anne. Anne mails to Heidi. Heidi mails to Cheryl. Cheryl mails to Michelle. And Michelle mails to me. So every time that's our rotation. And so it's come around now where I have Heidi's book here in front of me. It's 5 o'clock. So we're going to get started. I get to do a few pages in here. I'm going to try and knock out 6 pages. Not sure it's going to happen. Heidi, Michelle named her the Layer. She's the vintage layerer. She is great at just layers and layers and layers of yumminess. And so this is her book that she created. And she used the original Heidi book because that is her name. And inside the book, our friends that have already done the journal have done a few pages. Now, Heidi has made all of the, put all of the pages in for us to choose from. And then I believe Cheryl and, Cheryl and Michelle have done this book. Now I'm next and then Anne will be next. So, I don't know whose pages are whose. Look at all this hangover. So I love all of that. Love this, how this flaps down over, like so many great ideas for future books. Love this picture here that has just a little blip of people and then these pretty little bands just on the edges, leaving the pages open. There's a little tuck spot. Like there's just so much goodness. I will go over more of the pages when I do more, because I'm sure I'm not going to be able to finish the pages. So I need to pick a page here to get started. So where do I want to go? Right here. I'm going to do this page right here because I have a little bit of color. I know Heidi likes a little color. So here we go. Yes, we're 5:02. So see, I've already wasted 2 minutes just talking. So I have laid out a few ideas here and I'm just going to kind of go with it, try to get as many as I can finished. And if I don't get them all finished, it's fine. Cheryl always reassures us that there are no rules and that we can work at our own pace. And did I not pull out yes, I did. And not to worry, just to enjoy. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get started. I don't want just this plain paper. I kind of want something a little prettier than that. So I'm going to Mod Podge down this paper. Now I see I'm using Pritt glue. I think the Mod Podge might be a little too wet, I think is why. And I have the Pritt glue right here. I just didn't think about it in time. So we're going with this. It'd be all good. All right, so there's our Mod Podge. I've got my little brush rest right there. Let's put this down. I'm gonna skinny it over here close to that edge. And that just makes a more interesting, a little bit nicer of a background than just a plain piece of paper. Let's see, I'm not down completely right here. I missed a corner. Let's get that good and wet. And this right here looks like it needs a little bit more. All right, so, okay. All right, and then with that, I made a ribbon, a piece of ribbon here. My friend Julie was here all day actually, and we were hanging out together and we were doing some things to get ready for our pages. So it was kind of fun to bounce ideas off of her, and she helped me lay out this page. So thank you, Julie. She loves Heidi. She follows all of these girls as well. So she was excited to be a part of it. And she had to go though, so she's not here, but hopefully she's watching. I'm sure she'll catch the replay. All right. So I'm gonna put this here at the edge, just to kind of give that a little something over here. And we did sew it down. I had my sewing machine out all day long. And you guys, I'm gonna be terrible. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna be terrible at I'm gonna be terrible at comments. I'm gonna be terrible at comments because I want to try and keep going. And if I see a bunch of comments, I'm gonna be like, oh, hi. So, okay, then we took a piece of lace, a big old hunk of lace and another little hunk of lace, and just zigzag or crisscross them and put this little old button gather together. And I think kind of like it here, kind of like it hanging off a little bit. We have a thin piece of was an old calendar, and I backed it with some Mod Podge just to make it a little stiffer than a piece of paper would be. And I want to make a pocket, just a little pocket out of this. So I only want to glue down 3 sides on this. And then I've got this little, it's an old advertising. Let me read it here. I'm going to get it exactly right, since I'm not going to see it again. It's for the Gray Brothers Manufacturing Company of Fine Shoes, Syracuse, New York, for sale by C. Brindle from, look, Zanesville, Ohio. And that's where I'm from. That is where I live. And so I thought, how cool to add that, you know, for my friends, so that they'll have a little piece of Zanesville. So it's very cool. Old memorabilia, I guess we would call it. Let me see here. I want to make sure that I want to make sure that I get this down. We took an old card. It's just an old, I don't know if it was like a time card. We cut too much of it off. Father's Club, Mother's Club, year you were born, years donating alumni fund. It's an employee check card. I think it's I don't know what it is, but anyway, I thought it was cool because it's got all of the little punched out places. So we quickly sewed down some lace, some old lace with some flowers, and we stained them up. They were pretty white, so we stained them up a little bit and then added just one of our itty bitty snippets to that. Okay. And that's going to be what I tuck in to this envelope. So I want to make sure that I do not make it taut there. So that works out fine. And then this will go on top right there. Okay. So this pocket can go down right here. All right, you guys, I promise you, I will answer all of your comments, questions, anything that you think of that you think I should see, or if you have a question. I think I can see even those of you in the Crafty Bunch. I think it pops up here. I'm pretty sure. So if not, I can double check over there because of course I'm a member over there as well. Okay, so let's just give this a little bit. I just want to give it a little bit of lift, just a little bit, just like a little tiny bit, so that it will house this bookmarker, I'm going to call it, but it's not really a bookmarker. I don't know what you call it. And then this will go in here like that. So we have a little tucker. And then I've got some little tickets that are, cause see, whoever did this, I'm going to guess Cheryl because of the colors, but I could be wrong. I felt like the colors were really nice with it. There's the greens and lots of blues. I don't have anything rust, I guess. Well, there's a little bit inside this little daisy. Okay, so we're going to tuck the tickets in there as well. So then that gives me a spot for this. And I think I'm just going to hot glue it so I don't have to wait on the glue to dry. I'm sorry. I always apologize to all of you official journalers. I know you don't hot glue, but gosh, I like it. I like it. It's secure, it's quick, it's good. It's good stuff. You should try it sometime. Okay. And then I have this cute little color, not exactly sure. Oh, I could run it on that edge. I kind of like that sticking out there. And then this needs to go down here, just overlapping that, So what I think I'm going to use the tacky glue because it'll be a little bit stronger. So, hi, Michelle. Thank you. Oh, look at that. I look up and I see you. Hey, Lori. Yes, it is nostalgic. Yes. So, all right, let me just smear some of this on. It's just a little bit tougher than Mod Podge, right? Mod Podge would be fine. But since I'm going over some lace and all that, I think I just want to make sure. So I'm going to, let's see which side that side goes over there. Okay, so let's smear this around and get messy. Get real messy. And this is just, I'm using tacky glue in case you're curious. And I know I have 3-in-1 here. I have Prit. I have, oh, that would have been a good one too. That glitter glue, like I love that stuff for paper to paper. But I opted for this time and that's that. There you go. And I'm going to adhere that completely tightly down. Let's see, I have a dry rag here. I guess that'll have to do. I have baby wipes, but I haven't opened them yet, so we'll see if I need them. All right, let me press this down. And we have our first page finished in Heidi's book. Yay. All right, well, this has a little tear to it. Make sure that's down well. I think so. Okay, let me show you what we have. Okay. There you go. If you want a screenshot, you can. And then the page right beside of it looks like that. So I think the colors go really well. Isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Yeah, now she's not going to be able to do much journaling. However, she could write a little something and tuck it in there. And I'll try not to go so much, but it all went together so pretty. Oh, and look, I have a little bit of flowers left, and I have this left too. I might put this up here actually. Kind of like that. I kind of like that covering up that little spot. I think I'm going to, and I'm going to hot glue them so that they hold and stay. I'm just going to run it all the way down that stick. Oh yeah, this was a good little find. I forgot I had these out. All right, so I'm going to glue that there where it just looks like someone has taken a button off in the past. And so I've got that there. And then the last thing I have is if I want to run, I don't think it needs it. I think I've got plenty there. So, okay, so there's that page. And then I'm going to put this in here just as a divider. Let's see what, I have a very special page that I would like to do for Heidi. A little surprise. Let me see here. Oh, it was the middle, but there's two middles. Okay, let me see which middle it was. It wasn't that middle, so it must be the middle of this one. Let's see, it's not that one. Not that one, I just did that. Oh gosh, is it the back? Where the heck is it? Where's her middle? Hang on, let me find her middle. I'm like, here it is, I found it. Okay, we're gonna do it in the middle. You guys are gonna love it. I think I'm excited about it. There we go. So this is the middle. Here's her strings from tying this one together. I almost need like something to lift this up so that we're even because it's getting tall. Getting tall. Okay. Ready to see? Oh my gosh. So I'm looking through what I have, and I started looking through all of my postcards and stuff. And I loved the idea of putting each page in a bag. I did that when I was at that antique show. And anyway, I did that again to mark each page to make me a little bit faster for you guys. Not that it's a speed race, Cheryl would say, take your time. But I want to try and get as much done for you as I can. So let's see, I think this is going to go, I think I'm going to put that way. And I want to put this here. This is from 1882. And it says, looks like Tighter. Could be, it looks like Tighter, Anderson, Sandrine, 1882. It's so pretty. Let me, let's see. Oh, it's going to be a big deal to do this. Oops, I hit it. There you go. Isn't that cool? 1882. I love it. But I think I'm going to cover it up. But we'll try not to. But I love that. 1882. Love it. It might be Peter. I don't know. I can't read it. Okay, so I think that's going to go there. But the special part about this page is we made a little Heidi doll. I'm going to leave it flipped and see how big of a pain it is for me. So I was looking through old postcards, and I found this little paper doll. So it had the head and the arms, and then it had the little legs. And Julie put together a little skirt from a child's dress, and we added some flowers to her and made a little Heidi doll. Could you die? I could just die. I could die. I love it. So, I mean, I think she looks like a Heidi doll. So, it could be, I don't think it's a V. It could be. I can't tell. It kind of looks like Peter from that angle, but the T's not crossed. I don't know. Anyway, oh gosh, I hate that because I'm really going to block. Well, I could just rip it. Or I could just really shove it off to the side. Hang on a minute. Let's see. I've got stuff for the next one pulled. Kind of. Let me see. Oh, let's see. Here's something. What's this one? No, it's not dark enough. All right, well, we're going to go with it. And I can't, I'm just going to have to lose it. So let's get that down. And maybe I should do the Pritt so it's not so, where's my Pritt? Oh, my Pritt's right here. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, thank you. Like my shirt. Thank you. This is the one I picked up at Marshall's, and I didn't sew. I used the Totally Dazzled, and I added each one of these little things with a heat gun, and then I put little eyeballs in the in all of the pumpkins that had a mouth. Like they don't all have a mouth. So I added the little, I had a blast with that heat tool from Totally Dazzled. I went wild. So, all right, let's just, the only thing is it's going to get all over my table. Hang on, Heidi. I know you're ready to go, aren't you? I think she's adorable. All right, so there's some Pritt that Michelle recommended, and I bought it quite a while ago. Let's see here. I'm going to get right to that edge. I'm going to try and shove it over here as far as I possibly can. But I felt like the page needed a little bit of warmth, you know, a little bit of warmth. So then we have our little Heidi girl. Let's see here. What do I have? Okay, this is for the other page, and this is for the other page, and that's for the other page. And I had this little, just for a little bit of color, I have this old hunk of lace, and I thought that the red was pretty, and I just kind of want to curl it up here. I don't think it needs a whole lot because I don't want to take away from her. But I don't just want to slap her and say, there you go, you're done. You know, it needs a little bit more love here. So we're going to jazz it up a little bit more. So I'm going to curl it. Let's see, and it can hang down a little bit. I don't know how intrusive, I guess is the word, the red would be. So, okay, and I'm doing the hot glue. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because I know it'll hold and it'll dry quickly and I don't have to worry about the pages doing anything weird. Let's see here. Sticking to each other or anything like that. We can just keep right on a rolling. So there we go. There's our red. And then there she is. And I think if I just maybe snip off just the edge of this ribbon, you might be able to see that 1882. If I raise it up, I think you can. If I raise her up a little bit, now it's kind of into her arm, but that's okay. All right. Then I just cut off a little hunk of lace off of the skirt part of this dress. I just whacked off an extra piece, and I'm going to put that down up here. So you guys are completely twisted from where. There you go. I'm going to put it up here, and then I used my stamps that clamp together, and I wrote Heidi. Okay, and so I'm going to run a zigzag of glue there, and I'm going to put Sweet Heidi right there on top of the lace. Okay, now I'm about ready to put her down. I've got some, let's see here. I've got a red button. I have a green button, like a turquoise, like the color of her shirt exactly, and so is this one. And so I thought maybe I would do that, although this one's thicker, so just for the sake of trying to keep the book skinny, I've been trying to do that. I'm going to put these buttons down. Okay. And then we have our girl, and I've got a couple of the flowers that match the flower in her hand. So I think I'm going to snip off one flower and glue it up there where it says Heidi, just to pull that color up. Okay, and then that ought to be good. So, okay, girl, you're going down. You ready? What do I put her down with, you guys? What do you think? Hi, you guys. Hi, everybody. What do you think? How should I glue her down? I want to do hot glue. A dot there, a dot there, and a dot behind here. That's what I'm going to do. I just know it just dries so well, and it's going to hold everything right where I want it. I'm doing hot glue. Cringe. I know you're all cringing. I like the hot glue. I trust the hot glue. I don't know that I trust it there, though. I'm going to glue her little feet down. I don't know the Prit as well as everyone else, but I see people using it, so I'm going to trust that. The other option would have been this glitter glue. I have so many glues. I even have wood glue here from my friend Claudia Feltz here. One of our followers sent me some Tight Bond glue. Oh, let's see. Her head is sticking up too. I better tack that down. All right. So there is my favorite. I just love it. There is our Heidi page for Heidi. Oh, isn't it sweet? She was like a paper doll. She had her legs and her face and her arms, and then Julie dressed her up for me. She loves following Heidi as well. So then I have this paper that is a nice match. It's got blues and kind of a reddish line in there, and I thought for journaling purposes this would be pretty over here. to go across. So I want to make a set, kind of want it to be a set. So I think I'm going with this Pritt glue again. Oh, thank you guys. I think Heidi's gonna love it. Okay, it'll be a nice surprise for her. So here we go. And then I have a few other pages ready to roll. So how are we? We're great. We're great, you guys. This has been my best. I'm getting more done this time than any of them so far. The more we do, the better I'm getting. Of course, like I said, I spent the whole day with Julie working on them. While we were watching out everybody else do their thing, we were sitting here laying them all out. So I have a plan. I loved paper dolls too. I found a, is it magnetic? I'm not sure if it's magnetic. Yeah, I think it is. Magnetic paper doll set for Millie. She is almost 2 years old. She'll be 2 years in January, and she loves playing with the paper doll here. And I wouldn't let Summer my daughter take it home. I said, nope, she plays with that here because it won't be as fun if she has it every day. She won't love it as much. So, all right, now I have this, this old piece of lace, but I thought the dots on the end kind of match her little skirt. So I pulled this out. Oh, cute. Thank you. Now that's high praise right there. Okay. So, golly, I want to do the hot glue again. Just because I want to close this page and move on. And I want to run that along. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do just a halfway. And then I'm going to work this in just that edge. Just that edge. Okay, now this has a little bad spot. Looks like I didn't see, but it's old. It's old. There you go. All right, I'm gonna run this down the other half. I'll show you. It's not really a bad spot. It's just where it came unsewed from the original sewing of it. Okay, and then I'm going to snip this off. Okay, now, see, I don't feel like that glue is sticking down here, but maybe I didn't get it all the way to the edge. Should I reinforce it? I think I'm going to reinforce it with this. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Okay, here we go. I don't know you yet, glue. So we'll go with this one because I know I love this stuff. This stuff works great. I just didn't want to rub it all over my fingers and stuff. So, okay. So here's where we are. Here's our finished page. And then here's our page right beside. This is probably dry enough. I can take that out now. Okay. And then I just pulled a couple of really sweet things. I saw this Gilmore Girls, and then a hunk of snaps. So both of these vintage things, and I'm just going to place them somewhere here, somewhere, somehow, together, and keep it very simple. Let's see here. Put that up there. Yeah, I think I want to do that. So, what kind of glue? What do I do? I want a hot glue again. You guys, you're like, oh my gosh. You're in the hot glue. I won't. I'll do this stuff. See, now I have to worry about it oozing out the sides. Okay. So we're going to put this Gilmore Girl button card down. Try to spread it around so it doesn't ooze out. Okay. And I had a rag. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Under. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this because there's nothing metal. It's all cardboard. Love the old stitching. I've been known to turn it over and use the stitching as the pretty side. Sometimes these are really wild colors, and you know me in colors. I'm not super colorful. Send up hearts. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. Okay, hang on. Hang on a second. Okay. I can give you hearts. Maybe, if it'll let me. It's reversed, so it might. Yeah! There you go. There goes some hearts for you. Love doing that. Okay. So that is all I'm going to do on this page because I want to keep it simple. I want the focus to be on the doll, and then she will have room to write in her journal here. If she wants to journal a little bit, she'll have a little bit of room for that. So, okay, let's put the bag back in here and try and keep that from sticking to each other. Okay, let me check this page. It seems to be holding. So anyone that joined late, this is the first page that we did. So we've done 3 pages. Kind of count the Heidi double as one because they kind of went together, but we'll see. We'll see what we have time for. Okay, so there is that. Oh, yay! I love them. Okay, okay. All right, so I love this wallpaper. Now, let me see if it is anywhere else. And I love the paper beside of it. And as I was strolling through this book earlier today, laying out my pages, I found this combination. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this because I haven't done anything over here yet. So, okay. So we have the wallpaper. Let me show you. We have some wallpaper here. Very pretty. And then we have this brown paper to go with. So let me find, I'm going to do that page. I want you guys to see all of this. If I don't get all of the pages done, I'm going to work on them. Here it is. I'm going to work on them. I don't know exactly when, but soon. I don't know what my weekend entails. My husband travels, so I try to give him the weekends, unless there's an antique showing going on. And then I'm like, okay, see ya. I gotta go. Love you, gotta go. All right. So if you follow the hashtag that I gave you, hashtag Vintage Friendship Journal, all one word, no spaces. It's also linked at the top in the description. You can find how to make lots of these pockets that I will be using and have used in the past. I made a bunch of them and they're all in there. I made sure to tag them. And then if not, you just have to scroll here, and that's a lot of scrolling. But I really love it's German words, and I loved like the brown and the brown together. And so I have that laid out. And then I found this old paper with the burgundy trim that kind of matched that in a subtle way. So kind of liked that idea. And then I just have a few little embellishments. So this will be a quick, easy page as well. So let's, I'm going to use this glitter glue again. All right, I'm staying not completely to the edge. And then I think I'm going to be mindful of this little gap here so that if you want to tuck something in tall, it could go all the way down. So I'm just going to treat it like a pocket down here, okay? So I'm adhering this whole part up here and not right there. Let me show you. See? Okay. So then let's rub this in a little bit. Okay. And then it's going clear down to the bottom. Clear down to the bottom. Okay. All right. And then for a tuck, I had this, I must have cut obviously something out of here, but I thought I could just tear this little sheet right here and give her a nice little part of a letter. I don't know what it says, but I thought I liked the coloring all together. So then let's adhere this down as well. Same way, and it's going all the way down. I don't need another pocket. So let's glue this down. I don't think I have it too thick. I don't think I have to spread it around. So I'm just going to put that down, and I like pulling the burgundy from here. I just think that's a pretty color. It's kind of, you know, she likes pink, and it's kind of a play on pink, I guess we'll say. So I don't want that to go too far down and get into that glue and glue it in there. No, it didn't. Or glue it to the sides. Maybe I'm just going to lay this in here for now until this dries. You guys understand that? I don't, because the sides right here are wet and the bottom's wet, and I don't want that paper to slide in and get stuck. I want her to be able to pull it out and put things in or whatever. Okay, then I found this little paper, and it says, there is no joy as great as joy that is shared. And I thought that was really, really sweet. So I cut it out with, you know, decorative scissors, and I'm just going to tack it here on the front of this page, because the writing was kind of that brownish burgundy. Again, I was just looking for the burgundy, and that popped out, and I thought, oh, I love that. Love that. And then I have just a little gem that I hooked onto one of those bulb pins with some lace, a bulb, B-U-L-B pin, which you get on your clothing when you're shopping. They make great little pins, and I thought maybe I would just clip that on to this. Let's see, I need to clip it on so that the pretty part is out. There we go. I'm just going to clip it onto here, and then that'll be part of her, you know, tuck in. Okay, so then I do think I want to put this down, and then I have this little doily. So however I'm going to do this determines how this goes. Oh, I think I like that right there. So I just cut out this part of a doily, so it's all fringy around the edges. Right side, okay, and then I'm just going to tack it down with this glue. I'm not going to worry about the glue. And then, oh, I need a button. I didn't get a button. So I'm going to put, I did get a button. It's right here. I was going to say, how could I not get a button? That's kind of big. Let's cut that in half. I think we can get 2 pieces out of that. I've got just a piece of seam binding that I'm going to put down in the center of this circle of doily. Everybody with me? You can see it's kind of hard to see, isn't it? Okay, I'm holding that down. Okay, and then I'm going to cut off the back of this button, but I felt like it kind of had that little bit of a burgundy feel around the edge. In there, it kind of looked brown, but here it kind of has a rusty sort of burgundy look. So I just cut off the back, the shank, I guess they call it. I cut that off so it doesn't stick up so high for her. And then it made the button flat, so I'm just going to hot glue it here and press it in tightly. And then I'm going to glue this down. Overlap out here a little bit. Okay. And then I have this. I was thinking I wanted to tack this onto the page with like this little key. I thought that was really sweet, the brassiness. And it's on the edge, so it won't like hold it. Like everything you put in is really thick and full here in the middle. So when you keep it out to the edge, it helps not make it so full. But I don't know what glue to use. Maybe this would be the time for 3-in-1. Hi everybody. Thank you. Hi everybody. Thank you, Mama P. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you guys. Thanks, Lou. I think 3-in-1. Oh, I don't know. Are you all cringing, dying, saying no? I don't know which glue. I don't know. No. I got Quick and Thick. I got glitter glue, I got tacky glue, I got wood glue, I got B7000. I would use B7000 if it was metal to metal, but it's not. I'm going on to papers. Yeah. Oh, yay, 3-in-1. Thank you, Callie girl. Thank you, friend. Wasn't sure there. Okay, so there's that. And then I had a key, just a tiny key. It was a lot, not rustier, but it was a lot browner. So I just used some Rub and Buff, and this is the, I want to say English Antique. No, it is, crap. Hang on, I'll tell you exactly. So you, European Gold. Yeah, European Gold. I saw it before I got there. European Gold, which is it's like an antique gold. It's not a brassy gold. You know, I always use the gold leaf for that brassy gold. This is a warmer gold. And it's called European Gold, and it's a beautiful antique gold. So I'm putting just a dab of hot glue onto the ribbon. And just for thickness sake, I'm going to lay it beside. I kind of want to put it up on, but the ribbon will kind of go up on, so it should be fine. But the ribbon, I know the hot glue will hold the ribbon really well. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, okay, let's see what we have here. That's all I have. I have just a little piece. I did a practice stamp with the Heidi with the little stamp letters that hook together. I did a little practice. So, oh, that's random. I suppose I could stick it there just for kicks. Hate to waste a handwriting, right? I hate to waste a handwriting. So, okay, we'll do that. Let's see where, I guess I could put it down here where you can see it. Okay. I was going to throw it away, but you know, you can't throw anything away. European Gold. Yes, European Gold is a very antique gold. Like the picture in my hallway, that oil painting that I bought, if you remember me giving you the tour and showing you that when I bought that, it is a perfect match for European Gold. And that's how I knew it's a true antique gold color. So, okay, here we go. This is this page, and I really was just playing off of the burgundies in there and kept it very neutral. I guess I feel like maybe I should add a little green. See all that green? I didn't even give a thought to the greens. I don't know, it's so pretty though. All right, I got an idea. Hang on. Yes, Rub and Buff. Yes. I can give you a link for it if you need. Hang on, I have an idea. Something I didn't think of a minute ago, but let's see what happens. What's that? No, I don't want that. Here. I have a bag of velvet leaves, and I'm just wondering if I stuck one little velvet leaf, like right there. Kind of think so. Okay, and that'll get our green in there. Or a tiny piece of moss, so that's a good idea, Mona. I think a little leaf would be sweet. All right, let's just do that. There really isn't anything to moss. I mean, I suppose I could have put a little dollop around the button maybe. I think I like the leaf, and then we'll cross that paper over top. Hopefully that glue is set up enough that that's not going to get in there. So, there, that helped. I like the little leaf. There you go. I like the little leaf. Yeah, the velvet leaves are wonderful. They are on Etsy. You can get them. These are from Smile Mercantile on Etsy. And then a lot of them are from Smile Mercantile and 32 Degrees North on Etsy as well. Those are the two shops that we love to get all of our vintage millinery things from. Okay, let's keep moving here. So I'm just, for safety reasons, I'm going to just because, of course, it's going to stick to wallpaper. I can get glue off of wallpaper. Okay. And I think I've done a good job of keeping it flat, fairly flat. Trying. Okay, so I have 3 more pages. What the heck time is it? Oh, it's 1:45. Oh, poop. I'm not going to get them all. Let's see. Oh, gosh, I have 3 more, and I love them all. Oh, what do I do? I love them all. Okay, I need to get something. In the front part of the book from me. Didn't really pick any pages for this. Here's a blank one. Okay. I'm just grabbing one. Oh, you guys, I don't know which one to do. Let's see. I'm going to do this one because it'll be a little bit quicker. I'm going to do this one because it'll be quicker. And I'll come back on my page to do the other two because I doubt I'm going to get any more. But I did good. I got a lot. So yay. All right. So here's like, you know, I always do paper plate projects. So this is like a paper plate project, but it is, I put them in bags, each one in a bag. Okay. Heidi seems to like pink. This journal had a lot of pink happening, and she just finished a pink journal, or was working in it. I don't know that, I think she finished it, but I know I watched her work in her pink, she called it her a pink journal. Oh, I can't get that pin in there. You know I'm going to lose it in my glue. Okay. So I'm going to start this one off with this beautiful pink velvet strip. And I thought that it could be, let's see, which page is, well, this page is a little stiffer, but I kind of like the plain one. Okay, so let me see if I can tatter this out on the top a little bit better. Oh, I do. I love shopping for them. We all do. All of us in this event have really good things, and we're very much alike. We're very much in tune with each other. It's been a pleasure to be part of it, to be honest. I've loved every second of it, and I'm kind of sad that there's only one more book to do. No! But there is. We only have one book, one left. I'll get Cheryl's book last. It makes me sad. Okay. So there is pink ribbon. Let's see if I can pull it a little bit. If you pull it too much, it starts pulling it from the middle, and I don't want that. All right. So we're going to put this pink velvet ribbon down. I think I showed it to you. I just love the velvet. Velvet is my jam. Velvet, lace, ribbon. Michelle's trying to give us all a name. I guess, yeah, maybe velvet should be in there too. Like she likes her buttons all have to have strings. Now, I like strings in my buttons too, but I'm not like, I don't have to have every single one. But I do get it. Totally get it. I get kind of funny about the strings too. So it tickles me when she says that, because I'm like, yay, I'm not the only one. And then, let's see, we said Heidi likes to layer. Heidi does a lot of layering. I might have put that over too far. And I left it looser, so just for a tuck. Okay. So, and then let's see here. Okay, let's work on that. So, hey, hi, Jamie. The leaf matches the leaf. Yes, Mona, yes. So, okay. Now, I have this card from Donna Pardo. She is a follower, and she mailed us some cards. These are the pick that go through this cinema, I don't know what. And this one I cut down a little bit. Now, I saved the other half of it, but I didn't want it to be bigger than her page. So I cut it down. And then I'm going to cover, I picked this one because it's got a little bit of pink. See the, well, you almost can't, there, you can kind of see, well, this is backwards, kind of see the line where, oh gosh, this side is pink, and it's subtle, but it's there. It's there. It's definitely got a pink cast to it. So I picked this to cover these pictures. And then I love the backings of these cards. So Julie, well, actually, we made a couple of them just for kicks. I told the girls in the group I would go live if we did anything great. I didn't because we've been in this event's been going on all day, and I didn't want to step on Cheryl or Ann or Heidi or Michelle. So here's one that we made, and this is one of these picture cards, and I like them because it's so thick, and so that makes a great little tuck. Okay, see, I told you I'm not going to be able to finish because I'm yammering. Okay, my pen's not in there. So this is a photocopy. Julie bought a letter, an old letter. I want to say it was like the 1700s. And so we photocopied it because it was very special and very old. And so we copied it and have used it in several projects. But I loved the handwriting. So, gosh, it's hard to get out. So I'm going to put that on this. See, where's my pink? I have more pink on this side, so I want to leave that open. Need to shove it over a little bit more. There we go. I want to make sure all the picture is covered up. All right, here we go. And then I have this side, which has the pink also. So I guess I'm just going to do this with it so that I don't go wild. Okay. And then I'll just hit this edge. It's hard to get out. Dang, it's really hard to get out. I don't know why it shouldn't be. Because I haven't put my pin in it. Isn't that amazing? That's why. It's never like this, because I didn't put my pin back in. I put my pin over here. Here it is. You need to take a minute and put your pin in every time, or it will dry up on you. Okay, that's exactly what happened. I'm sure of it. Okay, so we've got that down. A little bit using out here, and then I'm just going to rip it off. Oh, and then I need my inker. I put that away. I had it out today. Okay, so there's a little slip. Let me grab my ink and I'll show you why. I'm going to use the walnut stain Tim Holtz Distress ink and a little makeup brush. And I'm just going to hit the edge because if there's any white, that's showing, I don't want it to be white. And then this edge needs picked off too. And again, if there's any white showing, there we go. Okay. Now, okay, so I have this side. The other side, I printed a label on fabric. I did this years ago in our group, and I taught you guys how to do, the girls in the group, how to do this. And then I think I came back on here and came up with a couple of other ways of doing it. And now I see all kinds of people doing it and making it much simpler than what we did in the, the early pioneers of this. Those of us that started doing it way ahead of time, right? Now these young pups come in here and have an easier way. But you can Pinterest how to do it, or you can search on my YouTube channel. There's like 600 videos over there. I tell you guys that all the time. You can have a whole month marathon watching me. It'll be a whole lot of Tammy over there. Okay, I'm going to keep those strings actually. Okay, so I want to adhere this down to this side of the card. What the heck kind of glue? I think I'm going to go with this. You know what I really want to use is my spray adhesive. Let's see what time it is. I'm going to do my spray adhesive. I feel the best when I do that with fabric. Okay, especially like an overall where I really need it to be stuck down. I trust it because I do that all the time. I use this all the time. Okay, so then I'm going to stick this down. It needs just a minute to, get, well, I don't really have a minute, so we're going to go. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so this was just a label that I had and printed on fabric, okay? So then, let me see, let me get my page here. Now we can jazz up this card a little bit if we have time. But the main, oh my gosh, but the main players here is the velvet, the card that's going to tuck in. Let's see, and I kind of wanted the card to be able to tuck in this way. I guess it can tuck in that way. The back's just kind of there. It's not really anything. But the biggest, my favorite thing is I bought a hat, an old hat. You guys probably don't remember. At our last Springfield show, and I smashed it completely down to where there is hardly, even though it looks like there's a lot, there's hardly any bulk to this. Like, see, there's hardly anything. And so I thought, what a statement on that page with this big, awesome flower. And so I want to put down this flower for her. It's got just enough pink. It's got just the right shade to go with this. Oh gosh, there we go. And I absolutely love it. Okay, so there's that. And I wanted you to see, so there's that. And then on the back side, just to give it a little something, I have this little, it says, forget me not. And I thought that was awfully sweet to add the forget me not to her, you know, like a friendship. See, look at that. Look at that glue come out. I told you, all you gotta do is put your pin in every time. It's the bomb. If you don't put your pin in it, it'll dry up. And it ain't the bomb when it dries up. But so I love the forget me not. Oh, maybe I don't want to put it on the front, but I really want it to show. No, I'm going to put it back here. It's not, it's like a little surprise for her. Okay, so there's the forget me not. And then it has this little, I found this little thing that says great and simple joys. So just like Michelle taught me about she taught all of us about a secret message, she calls it. And I love that this is just super simple. And so I thought great and simple joys will go right there. I found it in a book. And then, there we go. I've got a couple other little things I could tie in here. Oh, how am I going to? Might have to cut up the great and simple joy or hide it, but that's fine. When she finds it, she'll be like, oh. So when you open this up, you've got this little thing back here. The little forget me not. And then let's see, I've got this. It says, be strong in the Lord. Love that. And then I've got this little stamp, this little ticket. I might stick the ticket down here too, just in case that card shimmies around at all. That tuck-in deal. And I may, let's see, I think I'll just, oh, it really needs inked. It's kind of, it's a Tim Holtz newer thing, but the pink is good. Dang it. See, I start to get done, and then I panic. I'm panicking. And I can hear Cheryl's soothing voice. She has the most soothing voice. She's a great speaker. I can hear her saying, relax. So this is, I'm not going to use that. It's too pink, I think. But that could go in right there. I think, I feel in my heart that I need to put some lace around this or do some sort of trim. Even though I kind of like the roughness of that on the side. Don't you think it needs something? Like something. I don't know what. But anyway, there's that. I don't know. We'll see. So I don't want to overdo it either. That's so sweet. It's just sweet right like that. So, okay. Let's review. We've got 3 minutes, it looks like. Well, I'm the last one, so it's okay. Yeah, it is a sweet little surprise. Now you can see it. You can see it hanging out there. My flower, but I love that. So yeah, there's our little page, our velvet ribbon, and the little tuck. We don't want to pull on that. And then let's see, what else did we do? There's so many great things in here. Look at that page. So many great things from the girls that have had it previously. Look at that. Oh, so good. So yummy good. Look at that. Oh. Love it. So here comes mine in the darkness. In the darkness. Here I am. I don't know. I was just feeling that. I was feeling it. I think it goes really well. And look at this. the 5 girls. They were greeting her like good old friends. Isn't that amazing? I love that. And I love that she stitched on the picture. What a great idea. I hope I remember that someday. Okay, so the next one that I want to do is here. So you guys will have to come back. If you enjoyed this, you'll have to come back and watch that. Just give my page a follow, or I am on Telegram at the top, the very first book. And there's my first page that I did tonight. And it kind of went with this page that was already done. So I felt like the colors went well. And then my favorite is our Heidi, our ode to Heidi. And I found this paper doll that just reminded me of the Heidi doll. And so we kept a simple little journal page for her beside to give all of the focus to Heidi. And that's it. So how many did I do? 1, 2. I don't know if that counts as 1 or 2, but we'll call it 2, 3. I didn't keep going. It looks like I could have. 4. 5. Yeah, I've done 5. So I have 1 more page to do. I have enough to do a couple, and I know Cheryl said just do whatever you want. So I'm not going to lock it down. She put this ribbon inside to tie it down, but I don't want to squish any glue out, so I'm going to keep it kind of fluffy for now. And oops, I don't want to get that in the that. So okay, we've got 1 minute. So you guys, yay! Wow, I feel like we hit it. That's been my best one yet. Too bad it's almost over when I finally figure out how to do it. So I do have to come back though. I didn't get all of my pages done, but I almost did. I've got them pulled. They're ready to rock. I have 2 more laid out. I could save 1 for Anne's, I guess, since, what did I say? I did 5. We're supposed to do at least 6. Yeah, well, Anne would love that one for sure. We'll see. Okay, you guys, it's 6 o'clock. Have a great night. Thank you so much, Cheryl and the Crafty Bunch, for letting me come and hang out with all of you. Thank you, all of my sweet followers, for hanging out with me this whole hour. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.